Good morning. It's day 6. Just leaving the Mount Laguna Lodge. I stayed there yesterday. It's kind of well, it wasn't kind of a zero. It was definitely a 0 day. I don't think I got even like 2,500 steps in because I did not leave my room once I rebooked it for the night. I had a whole bunch of extra food in my resupply boxes, so I just ate that, sat around, rested, took a bunch of showers, washed up the last of my stuff, and today it is still rainy, misty, cold, but not as bad as yesterday. It's still gonna be windy, but it should be clearing up. At least the misty cold part, or I should say the misty part, should be drying up anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the morning. Moving on, trying to get to at least 12.6 today, but probably gonna be about it. All right, let's get this going. Kind of feels like I maybe hiked back to Maine last night. Doesn't really feel like, this high desert that we're supposed to be in, but it's all good. It's actually not horrendously cold. I'm probably gonna actually shed a layer in a little bit, or just kind of walk slow enough that stay warm but don't sweat. 12 miles is about 8 hours today. I'll be in camp no matter what by 5, and it's gonna clear up over the course of the day, so not really worried about it, just kind of ambling along. It's pretty much gonna be the next 6 months, so I guess that's just what we're doing. It is windy today, but starting to get some views, maybe. The fog has cleared a little bit more than it was earlier. I was told by a woman that today was supposed to be nothing but views, so hopefully maybe we get a little peek of that. But it's not too cold. It's actually pretty comfortable. But it's gonna keep moving. We're getting something peeking out here. A little. That's pretty great. It is windy, but it's good. Doing all right. Hey, Desi.
Did you catch a glimpse of it?
I did. It was great. Oh, she is blowing. Woo! 50 miles. Well, there's like half a little bit of a break in the wind, purely just because I'm on the other side of the mountain. We're not getting our views today. Pardon me.
Sorry.
Hey, you're good. Sorry, I'm in your way. No views at all. But got about 3 miles to camp. And Yeah, it's been a quick day, surprisingly, but keep going. Woo! It's a bit of a breeze. All right, it is 5:30 p.m. and this is the status for the rest of the night. I just ate some dinner. I've got some bone broth by my feet and an Nalgene bottle that I'll kind of sip on for the rest of the evening. I think I might just listen to a book or a podcast or something and try to get some sleep early. It's actually supposed to warm up overnight and the wind is supposed to die down a little bit. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I think I did, it was 14 miles by my watch, but I think like 13.8 trail miles. A good day. It was really windy. It's really cold. It was raining off and on mostly, but most of it was just being in the clouds. It's still the wind's going. But warm, dry, comfortable, and just kind of chill out for the rest of the evening. And I'll show you the state of my tent. It is a mess. And here is the view from inside. I got my socks, underwear, base layers, and my fleece hanging up. Hopefully those will dry out a little bit, but I don't really expect them to. Tomorrow's supposed to be clearer and slightly warmer, but everything's good. So I had a hotel reservation in Julian, which I will be there in 2 more days after today. I actually had a reservation for tomorrow night, but because I spent the day yesterday in Mount Laguna, I need to move that back. But I booked it on points ahead of time, so they couldn't just move it. I had to thankfully, I somehow found a spot with a little bit of service that I was able to get online and make that change. But yeah, we got 2 more days to Julian, and then gonna hang out there, probably get some pie, because PCT hikers get free pie at Mom's Pies, and probably get some pizza, some beer, food, repeat the same thing that I did last time, but hopefully maybe not spend just the entire day in a shitty hotel room by myself. But yeah, that's it. Good night. Good morning. Here at day 7. Just got up, packed up, got my coffee, and we're gonna do a walk and eat breakfast. I think it's mostly downhill today. Shooting for another probably 12 to 14, somewhere in there. It's gonna be pretty comfortable today, I think. Sun's out again, which is great. And it's gonna be, I think, mid-50s, so pretty perfect weather. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Slept okay last night. I think I fell asleep at like 7:30. And then I woke up at like 5, but stayed in bed till like 6 because I was I don't know, wanted to wait out some of the cold, but it wasn't too bad getting packed up this morning. Yeah, all right, let's go. Looks like these are the views we were supposed to be getting yesterday. It's this is pretty great, actually. Really do wish we had gotten those, but it was still a fun day. I don't think we're gonna get too many of those types of days on the PCT. There's probably half of them would be like that on the AT if I were doing that. So we'll take what I can get. So there's a run club on Saturday that's apparently running this stretch of the PCT. There's been I've probably had 30 or 40 people pass me already. It's pretty interesting. Today's been absolutely gorgeous. Like, I mean, this is the trail. You can kind of see where it goes around the mountain. Doesn't really ever go to the tops. But these views have just been like absolutely amazing. This was my poo with a view this morning, in case anybody really needed to know. But yeah, it's just been absolutely incredible. I think yesterday the views would have been probably about the same, but the weather did not cooperate. But yeah, I could see how people would want to run this because the trail is relatively smooth, not too technical. The hills are long, but not super steep. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this will show up on the camera, but it's kind of cool to see the trail where I've actually come. So in the scrub, there's kind of just a line that goes up that ridge, around that little hump, and then kind of switchbacks down, all the way back down into this little gully, and then up this little dirt road again, back and around. You can see somebody else over there behind me. It's kind of cool. Can't really see where it's going now, but I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. I've got water in like 4 miles, and then after that it's just gonna be finding somewhere to camp for the night, and then into Julian in the morning. So that'll be cool. Hopefully things are open, because I just realized it's Easter Sunday. But either way, I've got a room. I'm gonna hang out, do some recovery, eat a shitload of town food, and yeah, and pretty much just kind of rest up, clean up, get ready for the next stretch, because it's gonna be to Idlewild, which will probably be about a week. So yeah, pretty much the goings on for the day today. Walking in the desert. All right, good afternoon. It is, I don't know what time it is, 2-ish, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I didn't actually look. Yeah, today has been a really great day. The miles have been relatively easy. The views have been awesome. The temperature has been like perfect. I'm barely sweating today. So I haven't had to carry nearly as much water. I'm almost out. I've got 2 miles to the next water, to a water tank that hopefully isn't completely disgusting. Walking along this ridge. This is behind me. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just been really great day. And today's kind of, I think, the first day that I feel like this is actually like a through hike and not just another trip, which is pretty cool. Not any like big particular reasons, but you know, just passing people, and you know, they're asking if we're going all the way to Canada, and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, I did get a trail name. So I was chatting with some people at a trailhead that had a pit toilet and a water tank. And I asked them, well, first off, they were crewing for people training for an ultra marathon. And I had my adventure racing buff hanging off the back of my pack, drying from last night. And so we were chatting about adventure racing and ultra running, stuff like that. Poles just got caught in a bush. And as we were doing that, they had, because they were crewing for these people doing this training run, they had some Cokes and some cookies and stuff. So I yogied a bunch of snacks and a Coke off of them. And realized that these little mythical creature animal crackers are just frosted animal crackers that look like unicorns and Bigfoot and shit like that. I pretty much ate the whole pack of them as I was talking to them. They weren't mine, they were theirs. But they were laughing about it because they were about ready to pack up for the day anyway. And they let me fill up on water. And one of the guys goes, "You must be at least 1% mythical creature by now." With all those cookies. I said probably a little bit more than that because I ate them all. And he said, "Well, if you don't have a trail name, that should be your trail name." So trail name is mythical creature. You shortened it to mythic or just creature depending on the day and what the mood is. So yeah, I put this down because my arm is tired. Good night, y'all. Alright, I can see the road I'm headed towards. It's probably about another 2 miles away. There's an underpass there, which, from my knowledge, there's usually trail magic there, which I think is usually some coolers and chairs and filled with Cokes and waters and beers and stuff like that. So fingers crossed it's there today too. But usually I think the plan is to try to catch a ride from there. I think there are some people who do shuttles kind of fairly regularly to Julian from there. So hopefully they're coming, because I did not get a message back from any of the ones who typically do the shuttling. If not, it might be hitching into Julian. So, like says, I'm not allowed to hitchhike alone though, so maybe I'll see if one of those other folks up ahead of me will try to catch a ride with me. But yeah, it's been a really great morning. I think the last couple miles are just gonna be super cruisy. Good afternoon. Thought I'd do just a quick little update on how the trail's going. It is day 9. I'm in Julian, California. We're taking a little 0 day, meaning I'm not doing any hiking. Staying at the Julian Lodge. But right now I'm at the Julian Beer Company, getting ready to have a pulled pork sandwich and having a beer. And just relaxing for the day. Got my stuff all cleaned up, packed up, all my chores done. And ready for tomorrow. Gotta hit the post office because, as they say, you pack your fears, and I packed all of the food. All of it. And I don't need that, so I'm sending it ahead for myself. But things are going great, body's holding up, no aches and pains, doing pretty well, and just having a blast and meeting people and spending the time outside, just kind of what I was hoping to do. All right, talk to y'all later.